All right, DV. You wanted it, here you go. Just a quick walk around in my car. I mean, you've seen it before, nothing special, but it's my pride and joy. One of them, I have two. I have this 5th gen and I have the 4th gen. I've only had it for, what, 4 or 5 months now, but I'll show you the mods I've made to it. I mean, it's not many. Let's start under the hood. I've added a cold air intake, of course. I mean, that's one of the first mods you've always got to do. It's kind of a culmination of extra parts. Got the Spectre filter, Spectre cold air box, Spectre tube. But what I did was I took some turbo tubing. It's all it's 100% silicone. Well, no, let me take that back. Not 100%, but it's silicone. So it provides a really slick airflow for the air to go through, and I like it better than I do the plastic pipes that you get with most of them. I mean, let's face it, a lot of these things are way overrated for what they do. Overpriced, I mean. I like cold air inductions and some of the other ones, the Mishimoto. Yes, they work great, they look great, but all they're doing is providing air and there's no horsepower gain. Yeah, you might get a little torque at the upper range. I mean, almost your red line is where you're going to pick it up. Where I have found that it does anything is it changes the way your car sounds. It gives it a more deep tone, if that makes any sense. But there's my cold air intake. I put the strut tower brace on here. I painted the ends, of course, both ends, painted the bolts holding it on, painted my engine cover. I'm not done with that yet. I'm still going to do the lettering and maybe a couple other things. Ported throttle body, haven't got a tune yet. I'm gonna get with Steve on Camaro 5 and get him to do me a tune for that before long. Like I said, I haven't had it that long to really do anything to it. But last thing under the hood would be my Flowmaster Shorty headers. I went with Shorties for right now, just because I didn't want to have to do the tune. If I put long tubes on there, then that'd be another $400 to get that done, because I have to buy the tuner and all that stuff, you know, plus the long tubes. But anyhow, I've got the Flowmaster. Can't tell if you can make that out or not. Flowmaster Shorty headers, and these things are absolutely great. I mean, I know they're not long tubes, but I could immediately tell a difference in the way the car drove and in the way the car sounded. And another reason I didn't want to go with the long tubes right now is because my car's pretty loud as it is. You'll hear a short video of it here at the end in a second. But it's pretty loud as is. And if I'd put the long tubes on there and went with no mufflers, it would have been real loud. I would have had a drone on the inside of it. And I really like driving my car, so I didn't want that drone. Well, you know the rest of the car. I mean, I haven't done anything to it yet. Fixing to put me some ceramic pads on it because I'm tired of the dusting. Yeah, the pads I'm looking at are right at 200 bucks, but if they cut down on the dust and actually help the car stop a little better, then so be it. I haven't really done anything to the outside, as you can see, except keep it clean. The exhaust, I have done something to, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but right here I have the Pypes catback exhaust. These particular mufflers are called Pypes cherry bombs. I'll see if I can get a shot of it. I can't. You know how it is with these GoPros, you can't really tell what you're getting a video of, but that's the underneath of it. See if I can stick it in here a little further. But that's the Pypes cherry bombs. And I have high flow cat, and then the Flowmaster Shorty mufflers. And that's all I've done to that as far as modding the exhaust. I've changed over my trunk light to LED. I've changed over my backup lights to LED. I've changed my license plates over to LED. Let me tell you, if you're looking for something to make a difference in your car as far as safety and being able to actually see rather than having that yellow tinted light that, you know, we've all used to, switch your car over to LED. What a difference. I mean, I can see my license plate twice as far. My trunk light's brighter whenever I go to search for something in it in the dark. I mean, it's just a huge difference. But as far as that, that's pretty much it. Oh, I did make one mod to the outside. I lied to you. Sorry about that, buddy. I put my YouTube channel on here. So be sure to hit it up, check it out, see what you think about it. That's the only mod to the outside I've done. I've thought about changing the spoiler, but I really like the way this looks. Yeah, the guys had the big wicker bills and everything, but if you know, the 5th gen is not that aerodynamic coming over the top. It doesn't have that low cut area like the 6th gen that actually brings the air right down the middle and then over the spoiler and out. And a lot of people are getting those wicker bills and putting on there, and it'll give you downforce in the corners, which is what you're looking for, I know. But it also cuts down, it creates a lot of drag. It creates a lot of turbulent air, because what it's going to do is it's going to come down and hit that big tall wicker bill and want to shoot it up. But when it does that, it leaves a big void of dead air back here. That air is going to go up, over, down, and it's just going to create, and at high speeds it could actually lead to lifting the car up, believe it or not. A lot of people want to argue about that, but I've had them before. I know what they do, and you got to play with it to get it just right. So when you do get one that you can adjust. By all means, don't get one that's just stationary and put it on and leave it. But that's about it for mine. I mean, you've seen it before. I'll put a little clip, a little walk around again, and then at the end I will have the exhaust sound so you can see what it sounds like. But that's pretty much all I've done to it right now. Not bad for just having it for a few months, I don't think. There's the motor again. I mean, I would love to have a supercharger stuck under there, and Lord knows I've got the room for it here, or put it over here. I don't want to like the one like a Whipple supercharger. Number one, they cost too much. I mean, come on, $9,000 for a supercharger. No thanks. I just can't afford that right now. I could do it, but I don't want to take that much out of the bank. It's so hard putting it in there. I normally break even on the taxes, so there's no money there. But I could put a, you know, one of the other types, the Vortec or something on here. They actually have one that's actually adjustable and pretty good for street driving. And in a flick of a switch, you can change it over to race mode, and that joker will pick up in performance-wise. Nothing on the inside to show you. I mean, just a nice clean leather interior. You know, the standard usual stuff. But I hope you enjoyed the video, the walk around. Now get back to putting yours on there. Dang it, I don't want to hear that crap.